Hey, I'm really glad to have you here again. Before we dive in, let me ask you something straight up. Do you masturbate regularly and still feel kind of drained afterward? Like something's missing, even though it should have made you feel good? You're not alone, and it's not just in your head. Masturbation can absolutely be healthy, but done the wrong way, rushed, mechanical, or too intense, it can slowly weaken your erection and your connection to pleasure. Today, I'll show you 3 common mistakes that silently drain your power. So stay with me till the end. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. What you learn today could change how you relate to your own body. A lot of men turn to solo habits to relax or fall asleep, and at first, it works. But have you ever noticed that sometimes, instead of feeling calm, you feel drained? Instead of satisfaction, there's just emptiness? That dip in energy isn't just in your head. Every time you overstimulate the brain's reward system, it burns through dopamine and other key chemicals, leaving you with less to feel good next time. Over time, this constant overstimulation dulls your sensitivity. What used to feel exciting now feels flat. Your brain starts needing more input, just to feel less. And that shift isn't just mental, it affects your arousal too. If your body gets used to quick, intense stimulation without rest, your response weakens. You need more to get going, and yet you feel less every time. But here's the thing, the habit itself isn't the issue. It's how you're doing it. When it becomes rushed, repetitive, or disconnected, it drains your system instead of energizing it. That empty feeling afterward, it's your body asking for a reset. And ignoring that signal only keeps the cycle going. There is a way out. Slowing down, breathing deeper, paying closer attention. These small shifts rebuild your connection with your body. When you stop chasing just the release and start feeling the process, everything changes. Your system recovers, your pleasure deepens, and your arousal comes back with more strength. Your body isn't broken, it's just been pushed too hard too often. And when you start listening instead of rushing, it responds with more energy, more sensitivity, more real satisfaction. You don't need to stop, you just need to change the way you show up. One of the most common mistakes men make is using too much pressure during solo touch. A tight, intense grip, sometimes even rough, far beyond what a real partner could ever replicate. It might feel powerful in the moment, but over time, it numbs your sensitivity. What used to excite you begins to feel muted. And that dullness doesn't stay private, it follows you into intimacy. This kind of overstimulation trains your body to respond only to one very specific kind of touch: fast, firm, and isolated. So when real connection happens with a partner in a softer setting, the body doesn't know how to react. The stimulation is different. The pace is slower, and your arousal may struggle to keep up. But this isn't dysfunction, it's conditioning. The good news? You can reverse it, but it takes a shift in how you touch yourself. Try softening your grip. Experiment with slower, more varied movements. Give your body time to feel again. At first, it might seem less intense. That's okay. What you're really doing is retraining your nervous system, rebuilding the connection that allows you to truly enjoy touch again. This isn't punishment, it's restoration. When you approach your body with care instead of force, it responds in kind. Erections become stronger. Pleasure expands. You begin to notice the details again: warmth, texture, tension, all the little things that make intimacy meaningful. So if you've been wondering why things aren't feeling like they used to, start with your own touch. It's not about quitting. It's about learning to feel more, not less, by being present, intentional, and gentle with yourself. What used to be casual curiosity has, for many men, turned into a daily habit. Adult content becomes the main source of arousal, but what's available today is nothing like it was years ago. It's faster, louder, more extreme, and more addictive. Your brain starts craving novelty and intensity. And suddenly, what used to turn you on just doesn't work anymore. This isn't about morality, it's about how your brain is wired. The more you rely on it, the more your system adapts. You begin needing more shocking content just to feel a basic level of excitement. Over time, real-life intimacy can feel flat. The lighting is different. The reactions are natural. The connection is emotional. And without the overstimulation, your body may not respond the same way. not because there's no attraction, but because your brain is desensitized. That doesn't mean you have to give it up completely, but it does mean being honest about how it's affecting you. If you need extreme videos just to feel something, your body is telling you it's overwhelmed. What once felt good might now be making it harder to enjoy the real thing, and that's worth paying attention to. Taking a break, even for a few days, can reset your system. Try going screen-free for a while. Let your imagination guide you. Connect with your body without outside input. At first, it might feel awkward or less exciting, but soon, your brain starts to rebuild its natural responses. And you may be surprised at how pleasure slowly returns. Freedom doesn't mean quitting everything overnight. It means choosing what helps your body thrive and letting go of what's holding you back. If digital habits have become your only pathway to arousal, maybe it's time to explore a new one that leads you back to real connection, real presence, and real power. Movement, muscle activation, and breath, these are essential parts of arousal. But when your body stays still, all of that shuts down. Many men develop habits where their body is passive, lying down, eyes fixed on a screen, barely moving. This disconnect slowly rewires the system. The body stops linking movement to desire, and the whole experience becomes numb. This frozen pattern teaches the brain to disengage. Muscles stay inactive. The breath stays shallow. Over time, the connection between physical movement and sexual response fades. You might notice weaker erections, longer arousal time, or a general sense of disconnection. It's not necessarily age, it's habit. And when the body isn't involved, everything relies on the same overworked pathways. There's a better way. Start by changing your position. Sit up. Stand. Move your hips. Breathe more deeply. Use your legs, your core, even your hands and shoulders. Let the whole body join the experience. This isn't about looking a certain way. It's about waking up the parts of you that make intimacy feel alive again. You can also close your eyes and let your imagination lead. Explore sensation without relying on visuals. This helps your brain rebuild its own erotic language, one based on feeling rather than performance. Over time, you may find yourself more responsive, more curious, and more present, whether alone or with someone else. Because male pleasure was never meant to live only in your head. When you shut the body out, you lose access to its full power. But when you bring it back in through breath, movement, and awareness, you'll rediscover strength and sensitivity you thought were gone. Sometimes, the real issue isn't how you touch yourself, it's everything else around it. Poor sleep, long hours sitting, too much screen time, processed food, no movement. These habits seem normal today, but they quietly drain your energy. Over time, they disrupt hormones, slow blood flow, and lower testosterone, all of which are essential for strong, lasting erections. And the hardest part? You don't notice it right away. It creeps in slowly. A little more fatigue, a little less drive. You blame stress, age, or your relationship. But really, your body is just running on empty. A fading erection isn't just a bedroom issue. It's your system asking for help. The good news is, small changes go a long way. Walking 30 minutes a day improves blood flow and boosts hormone production. 7 hours of sleep calms the nervous system. Cutting back on sugar and processed foods reduces the inflammation that kills desire. These aren't radical changes, they're small shifts that give your body the chance to work again. A lot of men think they need a quick fix to regain performance. But pills don't rebuild your foundation, they just mask the symptoms. The real solution comes from creating the right conditions inside your body. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. One simple habit at a time. Masturbation isn't the enemy, but the way you do it and what you pair it with can either support your strength or slowly wear it down. This isn't about guilt or shame. It's about awareness, about choosing habits that restore your energy, your desire, and your connection. You don't need to stop, you just need to do it with care. If this video spoke to you, that means something inside you is ready to change. Take one idea from today and try it. Listen to your body. See how it reacts. Your strength isn't gone, it's just been neglected. And with a little care, it can come back. If that message makes sense to you, leave a comment below, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.